Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be watching the Jaguar Copy Nothing advert, which is their rebranding advert. To be honest, I wasn't aware that they were going through any rebranding. I just saw loads of backlash online, loads of news channels getting upset about it and complaining about it, saying how terrible it is. So yeah, I'm going to be taking a look at it because I'm curious. And I always find it fascinating when companies do these things because it's not like the people doing it are stupid. They know what they're doing. They know there's going to be a backlash. They anticipate these things. So it's going to be interesting to see what they come out with following it. But nonetheless, let's take a look at the new advert. Very interesting. Very short. To be honest, I like the new logo. I like the curves in it. We've seen this happen before. There's like a common theme in like a lot of branding in general to have softer curves and stuff. You'll find it's very rare in adverts now. You see harsh corners. It's always curves, and you see that with on even on YouTube. I'll show you. Even on YouTube with the shape of their videos, it's never a full 90-degree angle anymore. And even when Google changed their logo as well, Google wasn't always this curvy. They had an original logo which was a lot less, clean and sleek and just generally, what's the word? There's a word for it. But anyway, my point is that's nothing new in terms of the way they've changed the logo in that sense. The video itself, it looks like unless they come out with a bright pink flying spaceship, I don't think anything is going to line up perfectly with what the advert's saying to us. It's definitely something different, obviously making a statement, and you can see that in the statements they make throughout, like live vivid and delete ordinary, this whole ideal. It's like almost stepping over boundaries, which is really great for rebranding because it's showing, okay, listen, we're moving over here now. So their statement is being delivered nicely. It's just like I said, people are reacting quite horribly to it, which is not really fair, I'd argue. Let's take a look at their website nonetheless. But I did like the advert. It did look more like a fashion show for like Balenciaga or something to me. Obviously there was nothing to do with cars, but what you do notice is at the end they are on a different planet. Well, they're not, but I mean, like that looks like a different planet. That could be Mars or something. I do like that. Again, out of the ordinary, out of this world kind of thing. So whatever they come out with, I can imagine it's trying to give this impression, or they're trying to make this statement that they are creating something otherworldly, which is exciting nonetheless. But let's take a look at their website. Like I said, you see, look at these headlines. This is crazy. You guys are wild with it. But I feel like if you want to rebrand, like the only way to rebrand is to rebrand. So like, can you really argue with them when it comes to things like this? Yeah, you can already. Okay, see, they didn't show any of that in the new advert, but whatever that is, they're going with that whole. It's looking very cyber. The new era. A seismic change is coming. You know what? I like it. I don't think it's the end of the world. They haven't changed their main logo up here yet, which is interesting. Oh, tell a lie. There it is. There it is. Unless they're just releasing a different line. Again, we don't fully know what they're doing, or whether it's a full rebrand or they're just going to release a certain line. Because what they could do is they could be entering the market with a new product and say, this is Jaguar, new Jaguar. This is our standard luxury Jaguar. Like they could easily run with both, but it could still cause some confusion. But nonetheless, interesting. We're here to delete the ordinary to go by 3rd of December. And then the color changes as well. Generally, I don't even know what their color palette was originally, but again, they're going bright, they're going bold, they're making a statement. They don't really, it's clear. And even the models they use in such a range, people, ethnicities, size, body types. So are they marketing to everyone? Are we gonna see more 20-year-olds driving Jaguars now instead of the typical 45-year-old man living in York? Like it might just be a matter of them marketing to a wider range of people, which is fair enough. Because before this, Jaguar, when it came to their vehicles, I only saw them as a luxury car brand, and a luxury car brand specific to like the older demographic. Something like Range Rover, I prefer. But like Jaguar was always one of those ones where it's like I wouldn't want one just because it'll make me look or feel old. So again, they might be attacking that head on, saying, listen, you don't need to. And based off this, I might now be more likely to be interested in Jaguar. And if that's their intention, props to them. But yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I think people are just crazy because it's such a big change. And I understand it, especially when it's so far from what it was. And, but again, all of this publicity, I always follow the saying, there's no such thing as bad publicity. And what I mean by that is that although it's receiving a negative response, it's still publicity, because I wouldn't have known they're going through a rebrand if it wasn't from the publicity it's received. So there's that to think about. And yeah, I'll definitely make another video once they come out with whatever vehicle this is. You can see there's a tire right here. Yeah, I have no idea what they got planned. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Drop a like, drop a comment, smash subscribe. Peace.